back with 2025 Topps Chrome NFL. First licensed NFL product from Topps in quite a while. So whereas last time we opened two hangers versus a value to kind of see, what was a better deal. It was really close. That being said, we're kind of continuing on with the same type of theme where we're opening two values and comparing it to that of a mega. Now the megas, when it first came out, originally at retail, they were selling for $70. The values were $40 each, so sure, it's a little bit more that we'd be spending, but maybe we can kind of get a better idea of what we could pull with this. This is a regular mega, by the way, and not any of the Fanatics megas, which I did not get a chance to get my hands on. In terms of the megas, the odds are showing that we should be able to pull an auto in one of every 8.9, so about 9 boxes or so, which is considerably better. So the dollar per auto for a mega is about $623, whereas the auto per value is about $730. Of course, we're doing two values, so those odds change just a bit. In terms of the overall dollar per card, value is going to have a significant edge here. It was already lower to begin with, and we have a couple. So, all right, let's start off. Let's grab a crazy knife. All right, let's start off. Oh, sorry. Move these off to the side for later. Balvenie 14 again. I know we've been with you for a few episodes now with football, so might have to change you out pretty soon, but cheers. Not too mad at you though. A little bit higher in terms of the ABV, the overall proof. I think I have it noted here. I think it's above 85, right? It tastes a little warm. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's 43%. So yeah, the proof would be about 86. Again, tons of vanilla. I taste it a little bit less right now, but that could just be related to maybe something I had earlier. Who knows? All right, value number one. Our last video really wasn't overly excited about what we initially pulled, but one card near the end saved it a little bit. All right, pack one. Let's see what we can get up there. Matthew Stafford, again, buyback, $20 for the base, more for parallels and number parallels, even more than that. All right, so Jake Ferguson, looks like it is a refractor. Not going to put it up because I don't want to give it that type of cred. Let's move this knife out of the way. All right, base will stick over there, rookies over there. You know what, let's switch up this time. Put rookies next to the base, and then I'm going to put the refractors over there. All right, pack two. We're just going to kind of put everything up there. We're not really going to separate it at all, but I'll kind of keep in my head whatever we're pulling, so we can kind of give an idea at the end of where we think that we are. Jay Hawkinson, Josh Jacobs, and this is one of those. This is the Pulsar parallel, I believe. Yep, a little less than 9,000 or so copies of those. The regular refractor too. There's about a little less than 20,000 of those, but we're just gonna put this right over there. Nothing's going up quite yet. Base. All right, 2 packs. Okay. Will Anderson Jr., Matt Gay. This is a Ray Wave, and this is a rookie. Here's Saunders. Shador. All right, he can go up there just because he's the best of what we've pulled so far. Not. Let's see. Rookies. We'll put this off to the right. Put it to the left, actually. Yeah, no, nothing great so far. But so he can go up there. He is not a refractor. But gotta do what you gotta do. All right. Well, at least it looks like we have one of the football prints coming up at the end here. I did not see what the name was when I was opening, but we'll find out soon. So Legends of the Gridiron, Michael Vick, insert. The insert's right there, and DK Metcalf. Not a bad name pull. So you can go. Put you there for now, I guess. A little less, what are those, about 3.4K? Yeah, 3.2K for the non-rookies of the prints in the football leather. Haven't pulled a Lightboard logo yet. I'd like to see what those look like, or a team camo, but we'll see what happens. All right, Trey Hendrickson, Paris Johnson Jr., it's a refractor of Trey Tucker, and another refractor of Tyler Warren. Wish I had this card, but it is a rookie refractor, and since we have nothing really else up there, we'll keep it up there for now. So we're gonna put that there, and then these two base over here. All right, so not looking too great. We have 2 packs left of the first blaster. Might have an insert refractor coming up here. So Devontae Adams, an Xavier Watts rookie. And then this is a Zach Brown. This is an insert refractor. So again, because we have nothing else up there, he can go and sit there for a bit. And we have Jordan James rookie. The rookie can go right here. All right, last pack. The DJ Metcalf doesn't look bad. Kind of looks nice with the colors actually, with the Steelers yellow and black. But and it looks like we're gonna have a red, white, and blue on this. It'd be nice if it was the Joey Bosa just because of the color match. I would guess that it's probably not. Montgomery, Aaron Rodgers with the Steelers. It just looks cool. It looks old school because it's the Steelers, not a refractor, just a regular insert. And it looks like Colton Miller with the red, white, and blue. These are about 3.2K copies of each, even though they're non-numbered for the non-rookies. So just to fill it up, and because we are now done with that first value, we'll put it up there. And these are done. So let's not hit the camera this time. Let me cut this box open. There we go. Do 2 values first, and with the mega box. All right, let's see what we got. Hopefully it's a little bit better. It wasn't awful, I guess, the first box, but again, probably the worst box that I've pulled so far, or opened so far, of the product. Garrett Wilson. Hey, Matthew Stafford. All right, so now you get to go up there just because I know you're already worth 20 bucks. So let's take down that Tyler Warren. And your rook will keep you over there. Garrett Wilson, so Stafford, you go up there. You $20 beautiful thing, you. And there's a Kyle Duggar, refractor, and a Dylan Sampson, rookie, not refractor. And the refractor's there. All right, well, might be a little difficult now to beat since we're just early into the second value. Because of the Stafford, might be a little difficult to beat it. All right, Mark Andrews, Jake Browning, and then one of these other pulsars of Taysom Hill. They do look kind of cool though, especially that one. It looks like it's kind of popping out. You kind of have that 3D effect with it all. So, it's all right. Nothing too exciting. 2 packs left of the value. Shedeur Sanders on the back again. I can already see it. We'll see if it happens to be any type of a parallel. So we have a Noah Font parallel, and this is the Ray Wave, and it is not a Sanders parallel, just a regular rookie. All right. Let's see. 4 more packs left in the value. Trying not to look at that back card, but looks like it's another football print, leather print. Eric McCoy, George Pickens, Legends of the Gridiron, Antonio Gates, and Jatavion Sanders in the football print. I don't know. I guess I can take down the insert parallel, and we'll put those over to the side. We'll put that so we can switch these around just so I can book in. I'll keep you closer to the center. You're the bigger name, DK. You know, Sanders, you can probably come down. Sorry, bud. Take you down in a sec, probably. All right, McCaffrey, non-parallel. Max Crosby, non-parallel. But here is a Gary parallel, and then a rookie, Danny Stutzman. Rookie parallel, but nothing that I need to take down. Anything in the back for. All right, 2 packs left. I haven't pulled any numbers yet, but again, it's not easy to do so. It's about 1 numbered card in every 3.5 value boxes. So, with 2, not likely that I'm gonna pull one. Joe Milton and Jordan James, rookie. All right, last pack. Let's go for something. I mean, again, Stafford got half the money back, but I don't think there's all that much else. All right, Christian Watson. It looks like we do have another red, white, and blue back there, though. And we have a Fortune 15. This is a refractor. That's kind of nice. Bijan Robinson. We're right there. And then Zach Ertz, one of the red, white, and blues from the Commanders. Yeah, we'll take this down just because it makes sense too. All right, so far, I mean, the Stafford's the big one. We have a couple of the leather, the football leather, whatever they're called, parallels, and then a couple of the red, white, and blues. Both of those are about 3.2K in print run. So now let's move on to the mega box. All right, before doing so, cheers. Alright, not bad. Just need to change it up probably pretty soon though. All right, last box, mega box. See if we can get a number card. So those green X-Fractors that come in these for a regular and non-rookie, the lime green X-Fractor. It's about 1,730 copies of each. You only pull one of those, I believe, maybe 1 or 2 per mega box. So we'll see what we get with those. Those hot pink X-Fractors, they're about 4,800 plus of those. So start off, not the giant we're probably looking for, but still cool. Tyler Newman. Go over there. All right, Jaden Daniels, Power Players. Woolen, one of the Pulsar, and here's one of those pinks that I was just referring to, and this is Mike Evans. Kind of cool. 40,000 a set of those. So let's see who's coming down. Let's come down, sir. Sorry. All right, Mike Evans, you get to go up there with your nice hot pink. And let's see, Matthew Golden and Jameson Williams in the X-Fractor. Rookie. All right. Let's get a Matthew Stafford X-Fractor. That would be 40 bucks. I don't know if there's any more for the, like a lime green or a pink. I'll have to look that up if it comes up. There's Jordan Love. For some reason, that'd be cool to see either in the pink or the green for him. Darren Waller. Trevor Lawrence, Refractor. Okay. So refractors, just regular refractors that are non-rookies. It's close to 20,000 copies or so of those. So while it's a quarterback, it's a big name. Don't know if anybody else is coming down. So we'll put that over there to the side. Let's say Riley Leonard, rookie QB, but non-refractor or parallel, and Jonathan Grenard, X-Fractor. Aside. All right, this pack, I'll put that down below one more. If they feel like a little bit heavier, just gonna put it off to the side. All right. All right. This feel a little bent actually. Oh, we have something there. It looks like it's going to be an X-Fractor of a insert, but okay. So Tank Bigsby, and it's Jamar Chase X-Fractor all chrome. Take a quick look to see where these might be. So insert unnumbered parallels, all chrome team X-Factor, about 3,520 copies of these. Since it's the same as the football prints and the red, white, and blues, let's just pull this down, and Jamar Chase will go up there. Kind of cool. Brees Hall. Curtis Rourke, rookie, and X-Fractor of Buda Baker. I will say that all chrome, they look pretty cool already, but I kind of like it in that X-Fractor, more so than the normal refractor anyway. All right, Hunter Henry, Noah Brown, Legends of the Gridiron, Delaney Walker. Inserts, Cedric Tillman on the pink. Cam Ward rookie. Okay, I don't think we've pulled any other Cam Ward rookies. Don't think it's going up on the stands though, but still kind of nice to have. And an X-Fractor now of Zach Ertz. So let's go over here. That one feels a little bit more to me. Let's get the bottom one. So 3 packs left. So far, probably because of the Stafford. I'd say the values are in the weight. Again, value, well, the cost value anyway is up front in the store. The value would have been about $10 more, so not exactly a fair comparison, but, you know. So here is a Future Stars, Marvin Harrison Jr., that is. And I think, is that I think it's a refractor. It is a refractor. Okay. So that can go probably up on the board. So the Future Stars, I gotta look at the insert. Future Stars refract, well, not that great. If it was the X-Fractor, sure, but so just the normal refractor, there's about 17,000 copies of this. I don't know if it's taken down anything up there, to be honest. Maybe the Mike Evans. No, I'm not even gonna do that, so let's go there in the insert pile. And this is also a refractor. Judkins of the Brown, rookie refractor. Browns. Campbell and Terry McLaurin. But he's going to go to the side, and this is a rookie over here. All right, 2 packs left. Value still in the lead, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens right here. We have the green in the back. So Trey McBride, A.J. Brown, one of those cool looking 1975s, and this is a kind of a cool position to be kind of looking at one of these kind of older versions of the cards of Christian McCaffrey. Over here, let's see, we have an Atwell pink X-Fractor. Put this off to the side. Isaiah Bond from the Browns, rookie, and the green, which only have, well, depending if we'll see if it's a rookie or not. So let's put the rookie down, and oh, cool. No, yeah, Jamar Chase, nice. This is pretty good. This, besides the Stafford, probably the best card that we pulled so far. And so the green, lime green X-Fractor for non-rookies, about 1,615 of these. So definitely a low print run. Let's see. Let's okay, Archie getting kicked off, I think. Yeah, probably the best non-Stafford card that we have pulled. And 1 pack left. All right, so it's getting closer, but again, because of the Stafford, the value has a lead. We'll see what happens in this last one, though. All right. Hutchinson, base. McCarthy, base. Okay, refractor of Nate Wiggins. Morrison, the Bucks, and Tucker Kraft with the Packers X-Fractor. So rookie and then non-rookie X-Fractor. So based on what I'm just looking at right now, what I see up there, I would guess that it's going to be the overall better value. In this case, went to the Duke value boxes. You had a better chance of pulling the Stafford just because you're pulling more cards. Again, it was about $10 more, so not exactly the fairest of comparisons, but if you're looking at essentially the same price to get two values or 1 mega and the buyback has not expired yet, I don't know. I think probably the two values might be the way to go, but maybe after the case that could change. But for now, we'll stick with that. All right. Hope you guys had fun, and we'll chat again soon. Bye.